Alan Alda's worst co-star on MASH? Is one of those questions that has floated around fan communities for years, mostly because the legendary television series ran for more than a decade and brought together a wide mix of personalities, creative styles, and strong opinions both on and off the screen. Yet despite the dramatic way the question is often framed online, there is no universally confirmed worst co-star according to Alan Alda himself, who has generally spoken warmly about his fellow actors while acknowledging that, like any long-running production, there were moments of disagreement, tension, and professional friction that naturally developed when talented performers worked closely together under the pressure of tight filming schedules and evolving storylines, especially as the show shifted from a more comedic tone in its early seasons to a deeper, more dramatic exploration of wartime experiences. A change that influenced how actors approached their roles and sometimes led to creative differences about direction and character development, with some cast members preferring the original fast-paced humor while others embraced the increasingly serious themes championed by writers and producers, including Alda himself, who became heavily involved in shaping scripts and directing episodes, which occasionally created an imbalance in perceived influence among the ensemble, sparking rumors among fans that certain actors may have felt overshadowed or disagreed with the growing creative control Alda held. Behind the scenes, yet interviews and memoirs from various cast members tend to emphasize respect rather than hostility, even when discussing contract negotiations or decisions to leave the show, such as Wayne Rogers departing after feeling uncertain about his character's future or McLean Stevenson pursuing other opportunities following early success, both of which were professional choices rather than confirmed personal conflicts with Alda, while Larry Linville, who played the memorable antagonist Frank Burns, once joked in interviews about creative disagreements regarding character arcs, but also acknowledged the collaborative environment that made the series successful, illustrating how fan speculation can sometimes exaggerate normal workplace challenges into stories of rivalry or resentment. And throughout the years, Alda has frequently highlighted the camaraderie and shared mission among the cast to create meaningful television that balanced humor with emotional storytelling, suggesting that any occasional disagreements were part of the creative process rather than evidence of a worst co-star relationship. Yet audiences remain fascinated by the idea of behind-the-scenes drama because it adds a human element to a beloved show whose on-screen chemistry often felt effortless, leading viewers to wonder how such a large ensemble navigated personal differences while maintaining strong performances. And the truth appears to be that MASH succeeded precisely because its cast members were passionate individuals who cared deeply about their characters and the messages they wanted to convey about war, friendship, and resilience, which inevitably meant debates over scripts, tone, and character focus occurred from time to time. But those debates were part of a larger creative dialogue rather than personal feuds, and many co-stars have since reflected on their time together with affection, attending reunions, participating in documentaries, and sharing stories that emphasize laughter, mutual respect, and the unique bond formed through years of working in a demanding yet rewarding television environment, while Alda himself has repeatedly praised the ensemble nature of the show and credited the entire cast for its enduring legacy, reinforcing the idea that labeling any individual as the worst oversimplifies the complex relationships that existed behind the scenes. And as with many long-running productions, rumors often grow larger over time as fans piece together interviews, anecdotes, and isolated quotes without full context, turning minor creative disagreements into narratives of rivalry that may not accurately reflect the overall atmosphere on set, ultimately reminding audiences that successful collaborations often include a mix of personalities and occasional challenges that contribute to growth rather than division. And when looking back at MASH today, what stands out most is not conflict but the remarkable teamwork that allowed the show to evolve creatively while maintaining its emotional core, demonstrating how professional differences can coexist with mutual respect and shared artistic goals in one of television's most celebrated ensemble casts.